Tonight, a woman is dead after a hit-and-run crash by a suspected DUI driver. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Cristen Drummond. This happened at around 3:30 this afternoon on Boulder Highway near Tropicana. Orko Manna joins us live with more on the investigation tonight.
8 News Now.
It's the end of an era in Oakland today. The Raiders played the last home game at the Coliseum this afternoon before the team packs up and hits the road for Las Vegas. Sports director Chris Matthews was on the field in Oakland for the final farewell.
Raider fans at the final home game here in Oakland. Chris Matthews, 8 Sports Now.
Well, at least everyone was in good spirits. We'll have much more on the Raiders' final game in Oakland coming up later in sports. And if you headed outside this evening, you likely noticed it was quite cold out there, and those chilly temps will stick around for the work week.
A couple of minutes, back to you.
Thanks, Ashley. Lee Canyon officially welcomed visitors this weekend. All lifts and trails are now open, and this year's guest also got the first look at the resort's brand new Hillside Lodge. It's touted as the most significant transformation in the park's history. Orko Manna has that story.
Orko Manna, 8 News Now.
Whether you're heading up to the mountain or going out of town, expect a busy travel holiday season. Anyone planning to leave town will help break records this year. Bianca Holman explains and shares what you need to remember when flying.
Bianca Holman, 8 News Now.
It's also the season to spend, but watch out for scammers online while shopping. Some ways to stay safe: avoid deals that just seem too good to be true. They could lure you to a shady website where your information could be at risk. Also, pay attention to the website URL. Scammers also are known to buy misspelled domain names. But if you do decide to buy online, consider using your credit card over a debit card because they offer more protection for shoppers. Also, don't forget shipping deadlines so your holiday packages arrive on time. Saturday was the last day for the post office's retail ground shipping, so you have to use first class through the 20th. Tomorrow is the last day to send packages with FedEx, with ground and home delivery. And finally, you have to use 3-day select if you're shipping UPS and want it there by Christmas Eve. And of course, check online for all of those deadlines. The major hotel chain Radisson is looking to make a name for itself on the Strip. Treasure Island is now the first hotel along Las Vegas Boulevard to be affiliated with the brand. TI reps say this new partnership will bring business to the hotel and to Las Vegas. Right now, Radisson Rewards members can redeem points at TI, and starting in April, guests can earn points. There are already signs up with the Radisson name.
They're going to want to capitalize on this. They're going to want to make the most of it. So whatever might be tired or need of an upgrade, I think you're going to see it happening now.
Room renovations are already underway. They should be complete by August. Opportunity Village's magical force is in full glow for the holiday season, and we also have a special deal for you. Tomorrow, December 16th, is 8 News Now night. You can get $3 off general admission tickets or $4 off passport tickets. Just mention 8 News Now at the door or use the promo code 8 News Now online. What a special treat. And do you know a remarkable woman? Next star and Mel Robbins wants to honor her. You can nominate a woman for our Woman of the Year on 8newsnow.com. In February, we will feature some of those stories. And then in March, one of those women will be flown to New York and be on the Mel Robbins Show and could become the next star Woman of the Year. Again, you can do this at 8newsnow.com. And that could be a special gift for a woman in your life that you think should be nominated. Up next, a historic week ahead in Washington as the House prepares to vote on articles of impeachment against President Trump. We're taking a closer look at the president's strategy. And Ashley is back with more on how Southern Nevada is looking this week as we head into the winter season. Stay with us.
You're watching 8 News Now, Weekend Edition.
A historic House vote on articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump is just days away. Democratic and Republican lawmakers are looking ahead to a Senate trial, but many are voicing differences over how it will be done. CBS News correspondent Nicole Kidd has more from the White House.
A chilly work week. Back to you.
Definitely want to bundle up. Winter is coming, or it already seems like it's here. Thanks, Ashley. Helping veterans with substance addiction is nothing new for the Department of Veterans Affairs. Now, here in the Valley, the VA hospital is helping veterans with another addiction: gambling. 8 News Now reporter Joe Moeller takes us inside the Residential Recovery and Renewal Center in North Las Vegas.
Joe Moeller, 8 News Now.
Marijuana is legal in some form in more than half of the country, but using a credit card to buy it is near impossible. But now a cannabis company is changing that. Columbia Care recently decided to launch its own credit card, allowing customers to make purchases without having to carry large amounts of cash. This conflict cutting through the entire industry all boils down to state versus federal law. But landmark legislation in Washington could make transactions in the weed world easier. The bill, now before the Senate, would allow legal marijuana businesses to work with big banks.
It seems to have a fair amount of momentum. Of all the things that the cannabis industry wants, this is probably the easiest ask.
If passed, the credit cards most people carry could be used to buy marijuana products. And a quick reminder that the Golden Knights kicked off their 18 days of holidays on Friday. There will be a new item for sale every day at the Arsenal inside City National Arena. Now, the items will be featured on the team's social media pages as well. That includes everything from Golden Knights themed bikes to customized headphones and jackets. And get this, fans will also have the chance to buy game used gear. And stick around. Sports is up next. New Year's Eve is just over a week away, and back east, New York is getting ready. The numbers that will light up when the famous ball drops to start 2020 arrived in Times Square Wednesday. 1 million people are expected to gather in the Big Apple to watch it happen live, and millions more will watch the iconic moment on live TV. It's certainly the biggest New Year's Eve celebration in the U.S., but not the only one. Don't forget to ring in 2020 with us here on Channel 8. We'll be checking in on the celebrations happening on the Las Vegas Strip. That all starts at 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve. And it's definitely a very exciting moment. You know, New Year's Eve, not only watching it with that ball drop, but here in Las Vegas. So much fun and excitement.
And New York doesn't have Kirsten Joyce.
Obviously not.
Obviously
or
not. Or Brian Loftus.
Well, thanks
right.
so much for joining us tonight. Go to 8newsnow.com for much more.